Hello, hello. Welcome to my space. I hope you are doing well. So, listen, there is someone who is obsessed, and when I'm saying obsessed, I mean obsessed by trying to justify their bad behavior, right? And the way that they are trying to do that, it is they are trying to justify what they did by trying to find a flaw in you. Like, for example, if they cheated, it's because you cheated too. If they didn't trust you, it's because you were untrustworthy. If they did whatever they did, it is because of you, right? This is what they are trying to do. And it's an obsession. And it's even more an obsession now that people are awakening to the fact that they are weird, right? There is something, they are obsessively talking about you. It's kind of clear that they are obsessed with you, while they might have said in the past that you were obsessed with them, right? Um, but yeah, this is what's going on. This is what I feel in the energy. They might have tried everything and anything in order to try to explain what they did. They need a justification. They cannot accept the fact that whatever situation they are in, it is all because of themselves, right? So let's get into it. Let's get a little bit more information about that. I see the gaslight in reverse. Yeah, they were trying to gaslight themselves. So just before we start, a reminder, this is a group reading. So it means that it might be for you, it might be partly for you, and it might not be for you. So please take what resonates, leave the rest. I'm here in order to give you a little bit more information, insights, maybe confirmation about something that you are already aware of. If I am talking about masculines or feminines, I am not especially talking about the gender. I am talking about the energy from where someone is operating. So apply it however it applies to the roles in your life. And this can be past, present, or future. So let's see. Not sure that it will talk about that, but anyway, I shared with you the download that I've got. We have the grapevine here, unsolicited advice. Okay, grapevine, yeah. It seems like we are talking exactly about what I was talking about before. Let's see, let's take a few more cards before we draw conclusions, vent, curious, obligation, dishonesty in reverse, uninterested in reverse, 6, 7. Let's see. Let's take two more, gift and career. Okay. So, listen. Yeah, so now they are trying to say, I kind of feel, right, that it's not because of them, it is because they heard things through the grapevine, and this is why they drew this kind of conclusion. And you know, it's not, yeah, we are talking here about someone who is playing the victim, right? They are being exposed for whatever they did to you that was very, very unfair, and they are trying to put it on other people. They are saying, I got an unsolicited advice, and I thought that I could trust this person, and I listened to this person, and when I was asking two people about you, my dear collective, what I heard made me believe that the unsolicited advice that I received was right, that this is what I needed to do. With this vent card, this is a little bit what I told you. It is that they are obsessively talking about you. And so people are starting to think, you know, this is weird, this is weird. There is something there. And so people became curious, and this might be the reason why they might have realized that, in fact, whatever this person was telling about you, it doesn't work. Because they see that you are not dishonest. right? And they are pretending to be uninterested in you. Maybe they have said that you are obsessive about them, but it appears here that it is not the case because they spend their time talking about you. I hear that somebody is. One second, I will close the window, maybe it will be better. And obviously, when I close the window, they stop. Oh, la, 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 la. Okay, so let's see here. So it kind of feels that they are very much afraid regarding their career. And this is why they need absolutely to justify whatever they did. Yeah, okay. What else here? Regarding this gift, I don't know. I kind of feel that they might realize now that you were a gift, right? And they missed out on you because of whatever reason. I kind of feel, they are trying to justify whatever, maybe because they cannot even accept the fact that they have projected their own wounds, their own false beliefs, maybe their needs to control a situation. We might be talking here about someone who has a narcissistic wound, right? They might also say, that they felt that they had no other choice with this obligation here in the fifth position. No, in fact, they had an obligation towards justice, towards alignment. But it kind of feels that they still cannot accept the reality. And this is why they are still continuing to try to find some kind of excuse to justify what they did to you, right? I kind of feel also with this gift being in the eighth position that at the end of the day, whatever they created as a very, very ugly situation, it might turn out to be some kind of gift for you. How? Simply because it has attracted people on you. In the beginning, it was maybe because, they wanted to know who was this person that was so demonic or so toxic or so whatever it may be that they said about you, right? But at the end of the day, people realize that dishonest you are not, right? So I kind of feel that even though you might not enjoy the attention that you got from this situation, it might have brought at the end of the day not only positive attention, right? Even though it might have been very, very negative in the beginning, but I kind of feel here that there is some kind of other dimension that in fact you give the gift to those people who have gone with some kind of narrative about you. You give them the option to self-reflect, grow, heal maybe, right? And it might also be a gift for your career. So maybe this person was trying to destroy your career. We might be talking about someone who was judging whatever you do. They might also have been threatened by you. We might be talking here about someone who wanted to destroy your career, maybe because they were jealous. It might be. Maybe they were a competitor, right? Some kind of way. But I kind of feel that at the end of the day, all this situation, which might have been very, very painful, because I kind of feel that you might be someone, you are in your lane, you are not competing with anyone, you don't try to draw attention on you. So I kind of feel that maybe this attention that was on you and that was very negative in the beginning, right? Let's be honest. it might have been very, very painful, but at the end of the day, I kind of feel that it turns in your advantage because you are seen for who you are. And also, I tell you, I kind of feel here that there is some kind of dimension of helping other people heal or gain awareness, something like that. So, not everyone, obviously, right? But people that were ready for that, that were open for that, they are upgrading, right? And if they are upgrading thanks to you in some kind of way, even though it's not that you did something, but maybe you just stayed aligned with who you are in this very difficult situation, which is at the end a lot of inner work, right? It's not easy to stay in alignment when someone here is truly trying to do their very best in order to paint you in a very ugly light. And more than that, they are trying to trap you, right? Because we saw that they are trying to justify their own behavior by pointing the finger at you, right? So it's not easy to maintain your lane in this kind of situations. But yeah, I kind of feel at the end of the day, it might also have changed your career path. Maybe now you want to be some kind of healer. Maybe you were not before. Maybe you were already, right? Might be. But it might also be that it has brought you something that will help you with your career in some kind of way. So let's get here into the tarot. Let's get a little bit more information here about all of that. Let's see. What should the collective be aware of regarding this situation? The Four of Swords. Let me put this card like this. In reverse, someone is very, very much stressed out. What they need to do, what the universe is pushing them to do, it is to stop and reflect. It's not what they are doing. The Four of Swords is in reverse. They are guided to stop and reflect. For a moment, it is absolutely not what they are doing. Why? Because people are coming towards them. People don't want to work with them anymore. People don't trust them anymore. And they are obsessed by trying to justify whatever they did in the past. 1 second. Can you see all the cards? I cannot see the camera. Here. Yeah, here you kind of can see all the cards. Okay, yeah, they are still in their low vibration, trying to justify, trying to get away. Listen, we have the Devil and the Seven of Swords here, so it's kind of obvious that they are still trying to get away, trying to justify. Yeah, they are truly in a fight here. They don't like the fact that people can see them now for who they are, somebody who is truly acting from their shadow side. Acting from their shadow side, trying to be in control, being ready to do anything in order to get away. At the end of the day, they are just burning themselves more and more and more. When you realize that you made a mistake, that you acted from your shadow side, from your ego, there is only one thing to do. It is to come clean, take accountability. And this person, instead of doing that, they are guided to stop. They are guided to take a moment and reflect on what they are doing. But they can't. They can't. They still need to find some kind of way in order to change the narrative. Seven of Swords, we are talking about lying, manipulating, deceiving, cheating, betraying, backstabbing. This is what we are talking about here. So they are still trying to get away. with whatever they did. And this is ridiculous, right? If they would see themselves from the outside, they would realize that it's ridiculous. It really makes me think, when I was watching the trial with Johnny Depp and Amber Heard, like, come on, girl. We all see the truth. You just make yourself ridiculous because people are looking at you lying. Like, come on. I kind of, like, sorry for the example, right? But this is what came to my mind. It's like, you are exposed, so stop showing us how you manipulate people. It's ridiculous. Yeah, but it's still what they are trying to do. Because they cannot stand the fact that people are seeing behind their mask. Tell me more here, please. What should the collective be aware of? Yeah, they don't want to let go. They are still trying to find an idea of what to do. Four of Cups. Ace of Wands, they are still trying to think about a way to manipulate the situation. They don't accept defeat. And I'm saying they don't accept defeat because this is the way that they are seeing it, right? Yeah. Kind of feel that they are very, very, very agitated. Very agitated. Tell me more here, please. What should the collective be aware of this situation? Listen. Eight of Pentacles in reverse, very sloppy job. And the Magician in reverse, once again, manipulation. Trying to manipulate the reality. It's crazy because when you are looking at it from the outside, it's so obvious, what this person should do, but it's not how it works. Because they are driven by their own fears, their own wounds, their ego, all of this, but they are just digging their grave more and more and more. Yeah, but I kind of feel here that there is something about the person that they present themselves to be at work. And that it is somehow, it's like someone who is working for some good cause, right? Their work is to work for an association, a good cause, something like that, right? And now it appears that they are a thief. So it's truly dramatic, right? Because they are presenting themselves as caring so much and being so empathetic and being driven by doing the good in the world. But in fact, they are using that in order to steal money. Kind of feel that this is a little bit the kind of scenario that we are dealing with. Because we have, the career here, the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, listen. Seven of Swords, Magician in reverse, the Devil. Do I need to say anything more? Yeah. There is no release. There is no release. There is no acceptance. Tell me more here, please. What should the collective be aware of? Yeah, they are trying to put their burdens on someone else. The Ten of Wands in reverse. They are trying to put their burdens on you. This is what they are trying to do. They should go to a shrink, listen. Because I kind of feel that they are desperate because they don't even understand themselves, right? They don't understand themselves. And so they cannot explain why they did what they did. And so all they see, it is the consequences of their actions. but without understanding themselves why they did what they did. King of Wands, yeah, they think that you are strong enough. You are strong enough, and it might also mean that they think that they are strong enough to carry this lie. You know? We might be talking about a fire sign, doesn't have to be. Might be talking about a Capricorn. Yep. Fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. It doesn't have to be, right? Often I don't like to say the sign because, as said, we only know the sun sign of most people. And here, you know, it doesn't have to be their sun sign. Yeah, they are still standing in their ways, not being ready to release. The Nine of Cups in reverse. Yeah, they are trying to prove that you are coming from a very negative place. But it won't work. It won't work because people were curious about you. And what they see it is that you are somebody honest. The Queen of Swords, she might be a little bit cold. She might express herself. She's saying the things as they are. So you know, this is alignment and honesty. But a liar you are not. You are not. And it kind of feels that they presented you as someone with no integrity. Somebody who comes from a place of lack of self-love. It's not true. But I kind of feel that you can see that. Tell me more here, please, about this Nine of Cups. This Nine of Cups in reverse. Kind of feel here with this King of Wands and the Nine of Cups in reverse that they thought that they could empower you. That because they thought that you had a lack of confidence, they were seeing you like a loser. They thought that they could empower you, that it would be easy. Maybe because you didn't say a lot, because the Queen of Swords doesn't talk a lot. She only talks if she needs to talk. So maybe this is why, because you were silent, they thought that in fact, they had succeeded to empower you. Tell me more here, please, about this Nine of Cups in reverse. They are trying to present you as someone, right, who would do anything for status and money. It's the opposite of who you are. Someone superficial, opportunistic. They are projecting on you. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Hello, Queen of Pentacles in reverse, you are back. Ace of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, this is how they presented you. As someone who has a hidden agenda that is very opportunistic, status driven, that who you present to be, this is not who you are. And so this is why they think, I kind of feel that they are holding on to this narrative, right? That you are fake. That whatever you are presenting of yourself is not the truth. But we have dishonesty in reverse, and we have the Queen of Swords here. You are as authentic as can be. You know? Yeah, but this is what they are trying to present you to be. Someone dependent. Kind of feel that it also means that they thought that you would never, first of all, see the truth and move on from this situation. Tell me more here, please. Moving on from this situation, not looking back. Yeah, you moved on. You moved on. You understood that this is not a wish fulfillment here, all of that. You moved on. You are connected to yourself, to your higher self, to the highest. In your life path, not looking back. Yeah, because you see the truth. You know the truth. Queen of Swords. Mental clarity. Tell me more here, please. What should the collective be aware of in this situation? Yeah, listen. Nine of Wands in reverse. They are totally paranoid. This is what's going on now. They are totally paranoid, and so they are trying to find anything about you, any kind of negative information about you. And with this Page of Swords in reverse, we might be talking about stalking, hacking, all of that. Making fake profiles, trying to bait you in some kind of way through those fake profiles. They are trying to prove a narrative that is not existing because they are paranoid now. Whatever they tried to do on you didn't work as themselves, right? So now, yeah, online, trying to find information online. They might be spending their time in front of their computer trying to find something that would prove that you are not who you pretend to be. This is what they are doing. Yep. Instead of accepting that they are not who they pretend to be, even to themselves. No, it's not what they are doing. Let's see. Tell me more. What should the collective be aware of here in this situation? Yeah, they are actively trying to find a way to make you lose your balance, your stability. Actively. This is what they are doing the whole time. 8 of Wands. This is putting a lot of energy. Yeah, trying to find something about you. Yeah, it's crazy, right? It's crazy. Yeah. Tell me more here. What should the collective be aware of? The Wheel of Fortune in reverse. And the Page of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, listen, they know that they are in a very difficult space, but they are not helping themselves. Yeah, they might be losing everything here. Because they are not looking in the right direction. They are still operating from a very dark side. Playing the victim, trying to blame you, taking no accountability, taking no responsibility. Nothing. Nothing. They will be stuck in this Wheel of Fortune in reverse for quite some time. Yeah, they still think that they can try to prove in some kind of way that you are not who you pretend to be. Like if you are pretending to be something, right? It's a total projection. It's a total projection because they are hiding so much of themselves. For them, it is obvious that you are hiding too. And I kind of feel here that people are telling them, listen, I observe this person and it feels to me that they are very, very honest. What are you doing? Why can't you admit your mistake? That you were the one here obsessed by trying to control a situation. That in fact, this person might have been a gift in your life and that now it is a missed opportunity for you because of your behavior. You might have worked with them and instead of that, you tried to destroy them. You did the wrong choice and stop trying to justify what you did. You took it all the very, very wrong way, right? Yeah, we are here with someone, they don't see the partnership, right? Because if we are talking here, let's say about career, right? That they felt threatened because you are doing the same thing as they are doing. Let's say, for example, it's just an example. We might be talking about a family member, we might be talking about an ex, we might be talking about a friend, whatever, doesn't matter. But let's say here that we are talking about someone who felt threatened by your career because they are doing the same thing as you. So why not unite forces? No, they need to win. It is somebody totally blinded by their ego. This is what it is. Yeah. Let's see, let's go for closure. I kind of feel also, you know, with this page of Pentacles in reverse, that they are trying to block your opportunities because they cannot stand that they are in this difficult situation and that you are with this star energy, all positive, all going towards your wish fulfillment, happy. They cannot stand it. And think about it, they are observing you all the time. Closure. Five of Swords. Nine of Swords, listen. Yeah, they are still in this energy of winning at all cost. Nine of Swords, stressed out. Yeah, they don't release. This is what I'm telling you. They are not releasing. They are burning all their energy trying to justify what they did. I'm not surprised to see the Nine of Wands here. They are exhausting themselves. Yeah. They are not helping themselves. Listen, they are not helping themselves. I see Amber Heard in front of me, right? Yeah. Yeah, they are stressed out and they are still trying to win at all costs. What can I tell you? And all they see it is that you are happy. Yeah. You know about the situation, you know that they were trying to strategize against you. You have the necessary knowledge. And I kind of feel with this judgment card here also, you know. Yeah, we have clarity here, the moment that I'm saying that. Yeah, people are judging them. They are judging them. Because they see the truth here. That we are talking about someone who is totally reckless. Someone dishonest. Lovers in reverse. Yeah, they are totally stuck. Listen, Three of Wands in reverse. They are totally stuck. They are totally stuck because you are totally in control. You are not hiding anything about who you are. You are authentic. Yeah, pure energy. Page of Wands. Pure energy. Yeah, this is why they are stuck. Yeah, there is nothing that they can do here. Listen, they are just exposing themselves more and more and more as the devil energy. It's ridiculous. Cross watcher, if you are watching, understand, ridiculous. It's ridiculous. There is only one thing to do, it is to admit. That's it. It's all there is. Admit. Put down the fight. Admit. That's it. That's all. This is the only way to regain some kind of respect. Because this is ridiculous. I will leave it here. I kind of feel that we have a clear image of what's going on. Yeah, you might feel that, weird profiles, weird things, people leaving you weird comments. They still try, they still think that they can somehow take you down. I kind of feel, there is this thing, it's a rule in casino and all those things, right? And also in advertisement. Why, when you are visiting a site, they are not giving you the answer, right? Or a video. They are keeping you interested, but they are not giving you the answer until the end, right? The more time you spend in the beginning, they make you believe that you will get your answer very, very quickly. Otherwise, you would move, right? But the whole idea it is that the most time you are invested, the less you are willing to leave it behind. In the casino it's the same. If you spend a lot of time on one machine, you are afraid that if now you will stand up and go to another machine, that the person, you are saying, no, I invested too much time here. I invested too much time. No. The result will come. It's not somebody else that will get the result that I should get. I spent all this time and all this energy. And I kind of feel that this is what's going on here. This person is stuck in their own ways because they spend so much time trying to find some kind of something against you or trying to prove their point. First of all, by trying to control you, control people's perception of you. When this didn't work, that that they don't understand that they need to let it go. I kind of feel that they are in this thing they cannot release. No, I spend too much time. For sure, the answer is here. I'm this close to the answer. We are saying that we need to continue and to fight in life. It's very, very important also to know when you have to stop fighting, right? It's not always about fighting. Sometimes it's about letting go. And it kind of feels that this person has all those things very, very out of balance. Kind of feel that they let go when they shouldn't let go, and they are holding on when they should let go. You understand? Yeah, this is what we are dealing with here. So listen, yeah, you might experience weird things because they are still trying here to win at all cost. They didn't understand that they need to release, but don't worry about it, right? If you are at peace with yourself, I know that it's very uncomfortable and you are always wondering, is it possible that they could find something, even though I know who I am and I'm. But anyway, I'm healing, so maybe I said something in the past that afterwards I came back on my thoughts, and so it's okay. If you are someone living in alignment, they truly need something proving that you are totally fake. If you are someone authentic, they won't be able to find that, or that you are doing something very, very illegal. It's not because one time you forgot let's say that you have a business and one time you didn't do the invoice correctly, that this proves that you are such a bad person. We all make mistakes all the time. At some point, someone very, very toxic in my life, they were trying to get me. And so they said, yes, but you said this in the past. I had no problem to tell to this person, how many things I said in the past that are stupid. I have no problem with the fact that I said stupid things in the past. I am proud that I am able to change my perspective and my point of view. They were trying to trap me. No, you cannot trap me. We are meant to change. We are meant to see things differently with life. This person, apparently, they don't get it, right? I will leave it here. I hope that it was interesting in some kind of way. Maybe healing, maybe insightful. I don't know. I'll see you in the comments. Until very, very soon. Bye.